Advait,
May I come in, sir?
please come in.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Advait. Take your seat. Advait,
Yes, sir.
कैसे फील कर रहे हो?
अच्छा फील कर रहा हूँ, sir.
Good and nice?
Yes, sir.
Comfortable?
Yes, sir.
How has been your stay in this academy till now?
So the stay is good, and I have learned a lot of things.
Okay.
And I have felt a change in myself, positive change in myself.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay, shall we start the interview now?
Sure, sir.
Okay. Advait, I've gone through the documents. I am initially interested in knowing about your education. Please start from 8th class onwards.
Sure, sir.
The schools that you attended,
Yes, sir.
the grades that you got in your 10th and 12th.
Okay, sir.
Also tell me the subject which you chose beyond 10th.
Yes, sir.
Reason for selecting that particular subject.
Yes, sir.
And tell me any favorite subject that you had, which is that particular subject. Thereafter tell me any teacher who may have given you a very positive influence.
Okay, sir.
Name of the teacher,
Yes, sir.
subject he or she taught you,
Okay, sir.
and the reason for calling that teacher as a good teacher.
Okay, sir.
Also tell me any teacher who may not have liked.
Okay, sir.
Reason for selecting that particular teacher, saying that he is not good or he is not good. Subject will be. Proceed.
Sir, I have done my schooling from the Indian Academy School, Doon, and from class 1st onwards till 12th, I have completed my schooling there only.
Okay.
In class 8th, I scored 86%.
Okay.
And in class 9th, I scored 79%. And talking about my class 10th, I scored 89.8%.
89.8.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good score.
And sir, afterwards, I opted for PCM along with computer science, English and physical education. English and physical education were a compulsory subject, and we were given the option of choosing either Hindi or computer science.
Okay.
So I chose computer science.
Okay.
So the reason for choosing PCM field was that I was a little bit inclined towards science field, and I was like before choosing PCM I also did a little bit of research of commerce and arts, but that field didn't interested me more, didn't fascinated me more as were what PCM did.
Okay.
Also, I had a familiar connection with PCM. That's why I thought of continuing it. And considering the further options, the further avenues, I thought that PCM was good, sir.
What further avenues?
So, like the opting PCM would have opened many options for me that I could have write JEE, NDA, and many other engineering examinations. Sir.
Okay, engineering and NDA.
Yes, sir.
So NDA and engineering were on your radar when you chose PCM as a subject.
So engineering was the first
engineering main cause was engineering. Okay.
At that point of time, I was not so aware about NDA examination.
Okay. Okay. Proceed.
So in class 11th, I scored only 46%. And in class 10th, I scored 84.2% in my 12th boards exam. Class 12 board examination.
Why such a big decline? एक स्टूडेंट जो 89.8% लेकर के आ रहा है, falls down to 46%. Why?
So honestly speaking, I think it was my insincerity and inconsistency during my class 11. I got a little bit of overconfident that I have scored 89.8%. Although it is not that much high, but I got overconfident. I am very smart boy, and I will be able to handle all things. And even though like the initial exams of my class 11th, I didn't perform well, and I should have improved myself, but I thought that ho jayega, and I became overconfident. That thing resulted me, but I learned from that mistake after like in the end part of my class 11, and further on I went on to perform well. I would in a better way in class 12.
नहीं, तुम खुद अकल आ गई तुमको कि your parents and the teachers got after you?
So parents मतलब खुद भी अकल आई थी, but parents ने भी डांटा था.
Parents ने भी डांटा. Okay, okay. And then you got 84% marks.
Yes, sir.
In your 12th?
84.2%, sir.
84.2%?
Yes.
Okay. Was it percent or was it CGPA?
So percent, sir.
Percent.
Yes, sir.
Your school was an ICSC school or a CBSC school?
So CBSC school.
It was CBSC school. Okay. Where is the headquarters of CBSC?
Sir, New Delhi.
New Delhi.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Proceed further.
Yes, sir. Sir, the teacher that I liked the most was our computer science teacher. It was his name was Mr. Rajiv Kumar Gupta. And the reason because I liked him because initially in my class 11, I was a little bit of notorious student, and he never considered me a good student.
What do you mean by notorious student?
Sir, little bit of I would say that class mein baatein karna and that thing, like, so teacher used to poke me that class mein baatein mat karo, and little bit he also used to be a little bit more angry from me.
Okay.
But whenever and when in class 12th when I came, and whenever I used to have any doubts in regarding computer science, so he never did any discrimination कि ये बच्चा first bench का है या last bench का है, या ये notorious है या ये discipline है. He always cleared my doubts, and that's why I was able to score good marks in computer science. Around 87 it was.
Okay. How much? What was your score in computer science in 12th?
So 87 marks.
87%. Okay. Proceed further.
So the teacher that I didn't like any much, that was our chemistry teacher, Miss Meenu Rana ma'am. The reason was that she was, I think, a little bit insincere about studying, about teaching student. A particular incident was that there was a chapter in our class 12, biomolecules. So instead of teaching that chapter, she just asked two biology students who had the same chapter biomolecules in their class 11th, and said, "Tum dono khade ho jao, and please tomorrow bring your notes and please teach the class." So that particular thing was
But was she doing quite often like this?
So little bit.
Yes. Okay. Tell me about your family now.
Okay, sir.
Please confine yourself to close family members.
Yes.
Your father, your mother,
Yes, sir.
your siblings,
Yes, sir.
and grandparents, if at all they are staying with you or they are with you.
Yes.
I want to know their names, their education qualification,
Yes, sir.
the type of work that they are doing,
Yes, sir.
average monthly income that the family has,
Yes, sir.
and your relationship with each one of them.
Okay, sir.
Proceed.
So I have a family of 4 members: my father, my mother, my younger brother, and me myself. The name of my father is Mr. Vibhu Dutt. The name of my mother is Mrs. Varsha Dutt.
Varsha.
Dutt. And the name of my brother is Atharv Sharma.
Atharv.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So talking about the education qualification, so my father has done MBA from Sikkim Manipal University.
MBA.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And currently he is working in Z Media Corporation in Noida, and he is currently earning around 86,000 rupees per month.
Okay.
And talking about my mother, so she's a homemaker. And talking about my brother, so and my mother has done MSc Biochemistry.
MSc Biochemistry.
Okay. And earlier she used to be a lecturer in Science Institute College. Okay. But after the birth of my younger brother, she left that job. But eventually she started teaching home tuitions. Okay. But after eventually she left that because of prior commitments of the home, responsibility. Okay. There she used to earn around 2,000 rupees per month. That. And talking about my younger brother, so he is currently studying in class 7. In the same school from where I have done my schooling, the Indian Academy School. Okay. And so talking about like I have lived with my grandfather. His name was Dr. V.D. Sharma, Vishweshwar Dutt Sharma, and he has done his BSc in veterinary science and animal husbandry from the G.V. Pant University, Pantnagar. Later on, he did his MSc in veterinary science, and afterwards he was in the merit list, so he got the opportunity to study foreign. So thereafter he went on to Chicago. The particular place was Illinois, Champaign. Okay. So from there he did his PhD. He did his PhD in microbiology.
You told me that जब 10th से 11th में आए.
Yes, sir.
So PCM worked on your mind.
Yes, sir.
Because you wanted to do engineering.
Yes, sir.
Most of the students these days, moment they come to 11th and 12th, they start taking tuitions or coaching for engineering.
Yes, sir.
Were you one of them?
So no, sir, I didn't take any coaching.
Why?
Sir, the same reason that I thought that I was overconfident. I was overconfident, and I thought that I will be able to do this all by myself, and that didn't happen. I would say that could have happened if I had paid more attention, and if I had been more sincere. I would have scored good marks, and I would have had good hold on the concepts.
I find that you done your 12th class only a year back.
Yes, sir. In 2020.
Why didn't you join any engineering college?
Sir, I appeared for JEE main examination, but there I was not able to score that much good percentile. I scored only 76 percentile. So in that percentile, I was not able to acquire any government college. So talking about the private colleges, so the fees was not matching with my currently financial situation of my family, sir. So that's why I gave myself an
तो ये
option.
एनडीए कहाँ से आ गया बीच में? इंजीनियरिंग की तैयारी करते साथ अपने आईआईटी के थे, तो ये इंजीनियरिंग से सडनली शिफ्ट टू नेशनल डिफेंस एकेडमी, व्हाई?
Sir, in the middle of my class 12, I started researching more options, and because I thought that एक ही नहीं, you must have backup options,
Okay.
and that's why that was a thing where NDA came into my mind. I researched about NDA, and that became my first priority over engineering. So there, after I researched about National Defense Academy and the examination and the screening process.
Was somebody tutoring you for National Defense Academy, और अपने आप ही पता लगा कि National Defense Academy कुछ चीज?
At that point, sir, my father used to tell me in my childhood that you should join the army or you should join the military, but I used to refuse that because I never researched about that thing, or never liked his points, the points he used to say, that you would be having so and so allowances, and you would be having so and so benefits. But later when I myself researched, I saw basically the thrilling part of the military. Besides the allowances and besides the benefits that an armed forces officer avail, I saw the life and I saw those experiences. So that's what made me interested.
Where did you see these, and where did you have the experience of the National Defense Academy Oblique Army?
So I, on the YouTube, sir, and also I heard a little bit of the podcasts. So that's what.
You think the YouTube and podcast or the real story?
So the sources were valid, sir. That's why, like
Most of the people in the YouTube or in the thing, they will glorify everything
sure, sir. Yes, sir.
much more than what reality is.
Yes, sir.
You think everything is hunky dory, बहुत अच्छा है, बड़ा अच्छा lifestyle है, and all these things. But do you think that is the motivating force for you?
No, sir. That wasn't the motivating force for me. Beside that, I was also having some reasons to join the military life, and along with that, I got more interested by watching the YouTube and more social media content.
Okay. Where is National Defense Academy?
So it is situated in Khadakwasla, Pune.
Okay. National Defense Academy has an option for Army, Navy and Air Force.
Yes, sir.
What is your first option?
So my first preference is Air Force, sir.
Why?
So, well, all the three branches are good in themselves, but Air Force is the thing that has fascinated me the most, especially the flying part, sir. So that's what I have found thrilling, sir.
You want to become a flyer?
Yes, sir. And pilot.
Okay. Flyer ही बनना है तो civilian class बहुत सारे हैं. They give you a lot of money. Why take a tough route of flying the Indian Air Force planes?
Sir, thrill is there in the Indian
Thrill.
Army.
You're looking for thrill?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Which aircraft would you like to fly?
So I think Rafale, sir.
Rafale?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why Rafale?
So, considering the specifications, and I think that Rafale is a good aircraft, and also talking about it is a multi-role aircraft, and it has various functions it can perform. So I think like it will be a thrillful job, and it will
Have
be.
you studied anything about the aircraft that the Indian Air Force has?
So a little bit I have studied.
You studied a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Which is the aircraft which Indian government oblique the Indian industry is manufacturing on its own?
So right now, or they have manufactured?
We have manufactured.
We have manufactured. So talking about the fighter aircraft, so we have manufactured HAL Tejas.
Tejas.
And HAL Tejas Mark II, sir.
एक प्रॉब्लम है तेजस में, बाकी सब है, लेकिन तेजस का हम जहाज का इंजन नहीं बना पाते.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Then नहीं बना पाते तो how is that we are making this aircraft?
So we are borrowing that engine from foreign countries, sir.
Which country?
Sir, I'm not sure, but if I'm allowed to guess, then it is America, sir.
It is America.
Yes, sir.
What was that engine which we get from America?
Sir, I don't know.
Recently, the Indian scientists have been able to develop one engine for the fighter aircrafts. What is the name of this particular engine?
Sir, I'm unaware of.
Recently, it was in news that it has been sent to Russia to be fitted in their aircraft for the trial. Are you aware of this particular aircraft?
I am aware, but I'm unable to recall the name.
You are unable to recall as of now. Have you heard of an engine called the Kaveri engine?
Sir, no. Sir.
Not heard of the Kaveri engine. Okay. Now tell me, दोस्त वगैरह हैं कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
Tell me, confine yourself to only 2 to 3 close friends.
Okay, sir.
I want to know their names.
Yes, sir.
Why do you call them as close friends?
Yes, sir.
What have they contributed to you
Yes, sir.
and your growth, and what have you contributed to them?
Okay, sir.
Tell me about that.
So talking about my friends, so I have 3 friends. The name of first friend is Abhinav Singh Rana.
Abhinav.
Yes, sir. The second friend is Nachiket Kaul. And the third friend is Aryan Singh Bhandari. So talking about Abhinav, so currently he has also taken drop, and he is also doing this preparation for JEE main examination.
JEE main examination. Okay.
So talking about Nachiket, so he is currently in final year law.
Okay.
And he is currently pursuing it from the National Law University, Chhattisgarh.
Final year of law.
Yes, sir, 5th year.
So he must be much senior in age.
Yes, sir. He is around 5 years elder.
5 years.
Yes, sir.
ये 5 साल डिफरेंस वाले दोस्त से दोस्ती कैसे होगी?
Sir, he was my childhood friend. He is my childhood friend, and we used to live in the same locality. So from there, the friendship started, sir. So talking about Aryan Singh Bhandari, so he has also taken drop, sir, for the JEE main examination, sir.
So your friends are basically now confining themselves to, okay, one is doing law, almost in the final year
Yes,
now.
sir.
The second person is pursuing engineering dream.
Yes, sir. Both of
Are
them.
you also going to do the same thing, appear for the JEE mains once again?
Sir, yes, I'm going to appear in the January month.
How are you preparing for that?
So I'm preparing it through YouTube, sir.
Through YouTube, on your own?
Yes, sir.
Okay, confident that you should be able to make it.
Yes, sir.
How did you prepare for your National Defence Academy exam?
Sir, through YouTube only.
Honestly.
Yes, sir.
So how much of time do you give to YouTube for your preparation?
So around 2 to 3 hours in a day, sir.
In a day. Okay. You finished your schooling.
Yes, sir.
Somewhere in the month of March, April.
April, sir.
Somewhere in the month of March, April.
Yes, sir.
From April to this particular January, it is almost now 7 to 8 months.
Yes, sir.
How have you been spending your time? Tell me the routine that you follow.
Sir, I wake up around 7 a.m. in the morning, and around 7:15 I get fresh, and from 7:15 onwards to 8:15 I go for cycling, and around 8:15 I come home, and from 8:15 to 8:30 I take a bath, and 8:30 onwards to 9 a.m. I have breakfast. And 9 a.m. onwards, if I am going to my SSB coaching, then I depart at 9 a.m., reach there at 10 a.m. and from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. onwards, I attend my coaching, and after that, I come home at 3 p.m. Sir, if I am not going at my coaching, sir, then from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the afternoon, I study for the JEE part, and I watch YouTube and make the notes on theory part. So after 12 to 1 p.m. I take break. And 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. onwards, I continue my JEE study. Afterwards, from I start then from 4 p.m. till 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. I study about practice the SSB part, be it the OIR, story writing, or WAT part. And sir, after 6 to 7, sometimes I go to running. Sometimes I just go to my chat and listen to songs, sir. And from 7 to 9. I just again I study mostly the chemistry part and reading part.
अगर पूरी JEE की preparation YouTube से की,
yes sir,
NDA की written की preparation YouTube से की,
yes sir,
which have got vast syllabus.
Sorry,
these two have got very vast syllabus.
Yes sir, yes sir.
अब SSB you are saying that I take coaching, इसका syllabus ही नहीं है.
Yes sir.
It's all a personality oriented thing.
Yes sir.
Why? What was the requirement for you to take the coaching for SSB?
So as you said that कोई syllabus नहीं है और there are no limitations, so I'm not talking about that. There were things that I cannot do at my own, like the GD part, the lecturate part, and also I could have done the story writing by my own, but there was no one to check it. So having a guidance of an assessor helped me, sir, like about the story writing part.
Where did you go for your coaching?
Sir, Colonel Chamola Doon Academy, sir.
क्यों वहाँ क्यों गए?
So one of my family friend told me about that particular thing, and I trusted him, sir. That's why.
Okay. कुछ सीखा वहाँ पर?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are your interest oblique hobbies?
So my hobbies are cycling.
Cycling.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Listening to music, and for the past 1 month I have inculcated a hobby of book reading, sir.
Book reading.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which book have you read?
So I have read Rich Dad Poor Dad, sir.
Rich Dad. Who's the writer?
So the writer is Robert T. Kiyosaki.
Okay. What have you learned from this particular book?
So the basic thing that I have learned from this book is that the writer is trying to emphasize on the financial literacy.
Okay.
That he is saying a person can be a PhD holder, but besides that, that person can be also financially illiterate.
Okay.
People are only focusing on the academic literacy, but they are not focusing on the financial literacy. Many people in nowadays don't know how to manage their finances, their loans, and many other things. We have also talked about the types of investment, like the paper assets, the bonds, the stocks, the real estate part, and have also talked about the ESBI quadrant module about the employed, self-employed, employed, business owner, and investor.
Now tell me, besides this particular book, have you read any other book, or are you planning to read a book?
Sir, I am right now reading the book known as Maya.
Maya.
Yes, sir. The writer is Acharya Prashant.
Acharya
Prashant.
Prashant.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Since you are interested in joining the Indian Air Force,
yes, sir.
Can you tell me the ranks or equivalent rank of an Air Force officer,
Yes, sir.
of Air Commodore,
Yes, sir.
equivalent rank in the Army
Yes,
and
sir.
the Navy?
So the equivalent rank of the Air Commodore is Brigadier in the Army,
Yes.
and Commodore in the Indian Navy.
Indian Navy.
Yes, sir.
The Indian Air Force is divided into various commands.
Yes, sir.
There is a command called the Training Command.
Yes, sir.
Where is the Training Command of the Indian Air Force?
The training command is situated in the Bangalore, sir.
It is situated in
Bangalore.
Bangalore.
Yes, sir.
Okay. The Indian Air Force has been in partnership with a lot of other air forces, and they carry out certain exercises.
Yes, sir.
Can you name any exercise, any prominent exercise that we carry out
With
with USA?
So, so Pitch Black.
Pitch Black.
Yes, sir. It was a multinational exercise.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Why do you want to join the defense forces when you can become a good engineer, earn a lot of money, have a comfortable life? Why do you want to join the defense forces?
So there are quite few reasons to join Indian Armed Forces.
Yes.
The first reason is that I want to live a thrillful life
Thrillful life.
that must be full of experiences.
Okay.
So the second reason is by joining the Indian Armed Forces, I would be able to provide an economic stability to my family. That too at a young age, around 21 or 22. So the second reason is I would be able to serve my nation. And the fourth reason is that being an armed force officer is a respectful job, and I would myself feel pride in it, sir.
Okay. The Indian Air Force first rank which an officer gets
Yes, sir.
when he passes out of the academy.
Yes, sir.
What is that rank?
It's a flying officer.
And how will you recognize whether he is a flying officer by just you looking at his shoulders?
So there is one strip
Yes.
with black outline and one blue in the inline, sir.
Okay. Okay. Why should I select you? Give me 2 or 3 good reasons.
So I think I have those qualities in myself, sir.
What qualities do you have?
So leadership skills, sir.
Leadership.
Yes, sir.
Can't display here.
Sir, I was this house captain of my Tagore house
House captain of the Tagore House.
in my school,
Okay.
and under my house captaincy, my house won the best house of the year trophy
Okay.
in 2023 to 24 session.
Okay.
So although I have played club cricket, and out of them I have played around 41 matches, and out of them I captained 17 matches, and out of them I won 13 matches, sir. So that was my captaincy, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You said you have been the captain of the school or the club team.
Club cricket.
In cricket.
Yes, sir.
What do you do in cricket?
Sir, I was right arm off break spinner, sir.
Okay, you're a spinner.
Yes, sir.
And captain also of the team.
Yes, sir.
Do you follow anybody in the Indian cricket team?
Like skill wise or
Skill-wise.
skill wise. So I used to follow Ravichandran Ashwin, sir.
Ravichandran Ashwin.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who has been the greatest influence in your life?
So my grandfather, sir.
Your grandfather.
Yes, sir.
And why do you say your grandfather was the greatest influence?
So because the relationship that I shared with him was more of a teacher disciple relationship, sir.
Okay.
That he used to teach me on also the academic subjects,
Huh?
and also used to teach me about the life and more things like you have to be self-dependent on yourself. There is no one coming for you to spoon feed you, and you have to be अपने पैरों पे खड़े होना, like that.
Okay. What has been one particular thing that your father has not been happy with you?
So recently, my father and me, we both were heading towards an event in the night time, and it was cold out there. So my father said that you should wear this particular sweater, so you would not feel cold. And I said that इतनी ठंडी नहीं है. If I don't wear this sweater, I would be okay then also.
Then what happened?
At that point of time, he got a little bit of angry and he scolded me. So I wore that sweater, sir.
You wore the sweater?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You said the relationship between you and your father is quite a good relationship.
Yes, sir.
With your mother?
So mother also, sir, relationship is good.
Very
sir.
good relationship.
Yes, sir.
If you have to compare the relationship between your father and mother, who are you closer to?
Sir, I am closer to both, sir.
Closer to both of them?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. See your overall performance. How confident are you that you will get selected?
Sir, I am fully confident, sir.
You are very confident?
Yes, sir.
Okay, best of luck to you.
Thank you,
Hope
sir.
you do well and reach the importance of the National Defence Academy to fly the Rafale as you desire.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. You can leave now.
Thank you, sir.